Episode 7. The night Nuwakot fell. Some victories are loud, trumpets, banners, the roar of men who believe they cannot lose. This was not that kind of victory. This one came in silence. It began at midnight, one by one, shadows detached from the tree line. Moving low, moving slow, moving like men who had made peace with dying but had not yet decided to. No orders were shouted. No drums called the march. The only sound was the mountain, wind through pine, stone under boot. And even that, they tried not to disturb. For 3 years, Kalu Pande had built these men. Not just their bodies, their minds, their discipline, their ability to become, in the dark, something the enemy had no name for. Ahead of them, Nuwakot, the fortress that had turned back his father. The fortress that had turned back the king himself. Stone walls that had stood for decades, certain, the way only stone can be certain, that they would stand forever. They were wrong. The first Gorkhali soldier crossed the outer wall before the garrison heard anything. Then the second, then the third. And by the time Nuwakot understood what was happening was already over. Dawn broke over the Trishuli River. And in the pale light of that morning, Prithvi Narayan Shah walked through the gates of Nuwakot, not as a prince, not as a dreamer, not as a king who had tried and failed at these very walls, as a conqueror. He stood at the fortress edge and looked south, past the river, past the hills, toward the valley, toward the gold-roofed temples, toward the 3 kings who had no idea that the world had just changed. The door to Kathmandu, the door that had been locked against his father, locked against him, locked against everything Gorkha had ever dared to want, was open. But doors don't stay open by themselves. And on the other side, 3 of the most powerful kings in the Himalayas were about to realize they were no longer safe. The hunt for Kathmandu had begun. Next, the 3 kings of the valley.